Hey guys, it's Elizabeth from Elizabeth Books, and I'm here today to do the Grinch Book Tag. And I'm in my hometown with my puppy back here, and I'm excited to do this one, and let's get started. So, number 1, half of the lights on the Christmas tree are burnt out. Name a book / series / character that started out good but then went downhill. I'm going to go with the Evernight series. It was this vampire series, I'm pretty sure. And like the first book was amazing. It was so good. And then there's like a twist at the end. And then the rest of the series was just like awful. It was horrible. And I was so mad I like invested my time in it. And I'm so mad that like the rest of the story couldn't be great because the first one was so good. And I loved it and I'm just so sad. Number 2 is Annoying Great Aunt Sally who will not leave you alone. Name a book that you didn't enjoy but everyone else seems to love so it never goes away. I'm going to have to go with Cinder, the Lunar Chronicles book. I hated it so much, but everyone else seems to love it, and I don't know how I'm like the only person who hates it because I just did not like it. And I love fairy tales and all that. I just like didn't love the writing. I didn't love the story. I didn't love her like being a cyborg it was confusing for me and I just didn't like it and I just can't continue with the series even though I know it's supposed to get better, but I just can't do it with all the other books I want to read. Number 3, your pets keep knocking over the Christmas decorations or eating the Christmas presents. Aww. And name a character that kept messing things up for everyone else. You can't pick a villain. She's going to sleep now. The book, Heir Apparent, the main character, she kept messing up her storyline and kept like restarting the book because it's about how like she's in a video game and if she messes up she like restarts from the beginning, and every time she would mess up and like restart it just like made me so mad and I would just be like, oh my god, like how did you not know like that would happen? And you know, like she would do dumb moves and I was like, have you never played video games before? But yeah, that's the one that comes to mind. And number 4, you hear your parents putting out the presents and learn Santa isn't real. What? Name a book you were spoiled for. I can't really think of anything. I try not to look, and I've had people like tell me about books. Oh, Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. I was looking up the plot and I totally just kept reading the like Wikipedia page about what happened in the book, so I completely ruined it, so I can't really read it because it's not going to be like shocking or anything. So maybe in like 5 years I'll read it because I'll probably completely forget what I read, but probably not. And I also read Horns. I can't remember who that's by, but I looked up the plot of that one, but I just kept reading what it was about, so I completely ruined that one too. But I might watch the movie because Daniel Radcliffe's in it. Yeah. Number 5. It's freezing outside. Name a main character you just couldn't connect with. I remember in the selection books, America, it was really hard for me to connect with her. She would do like a lot of dumb decisions that I would just be like, stop, and I just like, it just made it hard for me to like her at times and like the choices she made, and yeah. Number 6, Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, and it's giving you romantic feelings? Okay. Name a couple you couldn't stand. Oh gosh, I couldn't stand America and there's like a love triangle, and I didn't like her, this is from the selection, I didn't like both of the guys like at all. One was like better than the other, but still. There's one from the Immortal Instrument series by Cassandra Clare that I'm not going to tell you in case you haven't read it, but there's a relationship in that near the end that made me super mad and I didn't like it at all, but I guess it gets better after, but it's still like I feel unnecessary, and yeah. Number 7, that scratchy homemade wool sweater you got for Christmas years ago and won't get rid of. Show some books that have been sitting on your shelves for a while and you aren't motivated to read, but you don't have the heart to get rid of. So I'm like at home and I'm not with like my normal books, so I can't really show you anything. But I need to read Game of Thrones. I've had like those and I want to read those, and I don't know. I haven't had too many of my books for that long that are at home. I only have like 20 there, and then I have a Kindle and I just borrow them from like the library. So I'm doing okay right now with my TBR, I feel like. So yeah. Number 8. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Name a character death you still are mad about. Warn people for spoilers. You can also use TV or movie death. Okay. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. It's from Harry Potter. But I'm just mad that in the 7th book she like killed everybody. Because it was like, I know she wanted it to end or something, so it was like other people couldn't write about her book, but it was like she killed everybody that was important, and then Harry named his stupid kids after people that died that weren't cool, and it was just like, ugh, and it still affects me, and I'm like, why did they have to let important people die? That, yeah. Come on. Number 9. The malls are overly crowded with holiday shoppers. Name a series that was too many books in and it went on for too long. Oh, there's a bunch. I feel like these are like a lot of younger ones, but like the Gossip Girl series, that was way too long, way too much drama. Also, the Pretty Little Liars series, I stopped at like book 10 or something, and they're still going, and I'm just like, I can't. It's too long. It's just like too much. Ooh. Also, the Click books, they went on way, way, way too long. Number 10, The Grinch. Name a main character you hate. No villains again. Main character I hated was probably... I hated Cinder, I guess, from the Cinder Chronicles. That's like all I can really think of. I mean, I'm sure I've hated a lot of people, but like I just didn't like the book, so I didn't like the story, and I didn't like her, and yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that. So yeah, guys, that was the Grinch book tag. That was lots of, I guess, things I didn't like in books. But thank you guys so much for watching, and you have a great day. Bye, guys.